8 years have passed. After you attempted to betray your father, Isamo Tahar, he tried to set an example by executing you and the other conspirators in front of his followers. General Noria saved you and took you under his wing. Despite the Mage Wars being over, disquieting developments are taking place, backed by the common folk. A cult called the Purity of Light has risen to power and is orchestrating a witch hunt of mages.
Nortander, the cradle of human civilization. We know war. It has been at our side for millennia, coming and going with the indifference of the tides. Our most recent sprouted from rebellion. For reasons unknown, a mage by the name of Isamo Tahar gathered the noble houses behind him in an attempt to overthrow the crown. His magic brought mayhem. Arcane fires burnt towns to ashes. Abominations ravaged the battlefields. Men and women were torn apart with the snap of a finger. Only a sacrifice by our queen achieved what none had thought possible: an end to the slaughter. The Mage War was over. The crown had won, and a ban on magic was enacted. Now the people once more believe that their suffering has come to an end. They hope. They dream. But the tides don't change.
It's okay.
The barracks. Memories float through their halls like fireflies in a misty swamp. While some of them are pleasant, most of them are not. Save for your friend Bertrand, your comrades shunned you, and your promotion into the ranks of the Wolf Guard did not make things any better. Can you blame them? After all, you are the child of Isamo Tahar, the man they have spent the past 8 years fighting.
Something tells me we didn't do very well stopping that rebellion in the castle. So the castle rebellion, little bit not working. So yeah, welcome to episode 2 of the campaign. There will be a very short cut, because obviously this is the end of episode 1, as it were, technically for me. So there'll be a cut, there'll be episodic madness and death, hopefully, and then we'll get back into it. Because we are 100% finished.
Hey, Tahar, wake up. What in blazes is wrong with you?
That was interesting. I double got out of bed. This is awesome. Oh.
Where am I? Are you serious? What does it look like?
Tiara's gardens.
Yeah, save for the grapes and the virgins. That is, unless you've hidden any under that bed of yours. You were screaming as if Nor himself was at your throat. Not the best way to make an impression on the new recruits, don't you think? It was that dream again, wasn't it? The nightmare.
Yes.
Look, I know I've said this before, but you did the right thing back then. Your father, he was a madman. Defying him was the only sane thing to do.
It wasn't the dream about Castle Vastor.
It wasn't the dream about the cave. It was the one I've been having since I was a child.
Ah, that one. Well, what can I say? You're one tormented soul, my friend. But probably that's why we get along so well.
Yeah,
Oh,
probably.
his sister.
But still, sometimes I can't help but feel that you still feel guilty about betraying Isamo. Just Don't, all right? You did the right thing.
If I did the right thing, then why did the others shun me?
Not everyone in the Royal Army seems to agree on that.
Well, then they are fools. All they want is a scapegoat, and you, as a Samo Tahar's child, are the best one they got their hands on. Honestly, you shouldn't need me to remind you about that.
To be honest, that purity of light cult makes me question if there wasn't truth in what my father said after all.
You're talking about the executions. I thought we talked about that already. Magic is dangerous. And your father and his rebellion were all the proof for that. We can't just allow mages to run around using their powers as they please. There just need to be limits, rules. And the new laws are just that. A rule set plain and simple. Those mages the Purity branded, they chose their own fate. They were criminals and murderers.
7th edition rule set. I'm a mage too. What if one day anyone commits a mistake?
I'm a mage too. What if one day they decide that I'm also a defiler?
Come on, don't be ridiculous. You're a battle mage of the Royal Army, of the Wolf Guard, for heck's sake. You use your powers for the greater good, unlike the ones who are being sentenced.
The greater good.
Corporal Tahar, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to disturb.
What is it?
Lord Marshal Angar and General Noria have requested your presence. You and Corporal Carpel are to report to them in the Hall of War as soon as possible.
What's it about?
I'm not in a position to tell.
All right then. Shall we go together, Tahar? I've been meaning to stretch my legs anyway.
Sure. Thank you, boy. You can leave.
Of course.
Boy.
Corporal Tahar? Corporal Carpel?
You should put some clothes on first.
Oh, really?
Corporal.
Thanks for reminding me. Understood.
Corporal. Okay, brief cut. And we're back. For you, a quick black screen or whatever. I'm here. For me, I went for dinner. Let's remember how to do things. So, yep, okay.
They will fall.
Oh, it's
You
control
read my
click
mind.
to attack move. Look
Whatever
at that.
necessary.
I've learned it. Oh wow, let's take it all. How do I want to equip my guy? How does Fallen Shogun Tahar want to look? Damage like wolf armor, wolf guard raiments, epic. Wait, this gives me nothing. Okay, none of this gears give me that because I need 5 con, 7 con. Oh, I need more constitution. Okay, I need more constitution for my soldier to wear heavier gear. That's understandable. Okay. Okay, I'm a dual-wielding soldier. For now, anyway. Talisman of Second Chance. I only have 3 of those. Talisman of Vitality. Might take that, actually. Okay, so we've vaguely equipped. Don't have any rings or anything. Okay, I need more constitution. I have basic dexterity. I shouldn't have had dexterity to change. That's annoying. Okay, dexterity is probably useful for me. We've got it anyway. Oh god. Okay.
Ready? Then let's go.
Bertrand has joined your party. Okay, let's go. So there's actually quite a lot of stuff going on here, isn't there? I'm gonna have to change the code for. Oh, I've leveled up. 3 ability points. What have we got? Leech 2% off all auto attack damage. Yes, I'll take some leech life. Gain 2 additional focus points. Brutality, increase all auto attack damage by 2%. Cleave whirlwind strike. Let's do that. There we go. So I get a bit of extra health and do a little bit extra damage. God, it's actually quite a detailed place. It's got to be an easy way of swinging around. Any of the keys work? No. Oh, what have I done? So ignore that.
Let's get to work.
Will do.
So the controls are a little bit clunky for me. I've probably just not them set right. Where am I going? This way? Are we leaving? No, that's the wrong way. We're going that way. Aha! I figured it! I figured out how to escape from my own barracks. Those soldiers are statues. That's a soldier, that's a statue. I'd like to travel to Greykeep. Wait, did
No
we take
city
that?
of Northander evokes as much awe as Greyfell and its guardian keep, the seat of the crown. Built into the Hibernian ruins that once crowned King's Mountain, its walls and towers were made to withstand every foe and army, from the great orcish horde to a swarm of dragons. It was here that the Mage Wars came to an end, after an unknown rebel warned the crown of your father's planned attack. You remember the battle that followed all too well. Though many soldiers were honored for their bravery, no amount of medals will make you forget the widow's cries at the funeral pyres.
So, the Queen sacrificed her life to kill him. And you're the son of your father. Okay, so the Tahar is dead. You're the son. The Queen is dead who sacrificed herself killing him, like the cinematic said. And everyone hates you!
Ah, finally, some
Oh, wow.
fresh air. Come on, Tahar. Let's head to the North Tower.
What if it's in the north? This, I have to admit, is a very pretty game. Very pretty game.
Quite the view, isn't it? Just doesn't get old. Still hard to believe that
wow.
some 1,000 years ago, somebody actually built this place.
Look at that. I'll be honest, I love the aesthetics of this game. This is insane. Oh wow, look at it. Oh.
May the light have mercy on you.
There she goes. No more magic for you.
I still can't believe the Lord Marshal is allowing them to do this in Greykeep. Weren't they an underground movement just some moons ago?
They were. Things changed quickly, it seems.
I should have given myself dexterity weaponry.
Who was she?
No idea. She might have been with the rebels the army recently took out near Windwall. They still haven't given up. By all that can be said about your father, he certainly had his followers. They're like weeds. Whenever you think
Oh.
you've gotten them all, you find a new patch eating away the seeds somewhere.
How hard is that? Okay.
I didn't know the Iron Mask kills right away.
Well, from what I've heard, there are two ways it can go. Either it makes you lose your magic, and then slowly your sanity, or it causes a brain rupture once it's branded onto your face. Seems that this woman suffered the latter.
That is creepy.
Let's move on.
Sure.
Interesting.
Yes? Who are you?
Just two soldiers. We saw the branding. Impressive work.
What do you want?
Could you tell me more about the purity of light? About your faith?
Oh, you're a seeker.
Maybe.
Interesting. Well, I will do my best to answer your questions.
This woman, what does she do?
That one? She was one of Asamo Tahar's rebels. They hid in wind walls, but the royal army took out their camp. She summoned a beast that tore apart 13 soldiers before they finally pinned her down. It's good
She
that
melted.
the mask put an end to her right away.
What exactly do you believe in? I've been told the purity of light renounces the Guardians. Is that true?
Renounce.
This is beautiful.
The Guardians, as well as the renegade gods, are Aeonir's creation, and they are as truthful as he is. They left us.
What do you mean by they left?
Well, they were only temporary to begin with. Aeonir created them to tend to our world as long as mankind is corrupted. But now he wants to return to our world. And the Guardians have gone back to their slumber.
Of the galaxy.
Aeonir wants to return?
Yes, Aeonir will return to this world. 12 moons ago, the Harbinger of Light, our leader, had visions where the All-Father himself spoke to him.
Huh.
He said that after all the suffering we, his creation, had to endure, the time has come to bring peace again. He will reveal himself to us, and will make this world one of freedom, peace, and equality again.
Sounds like murder to me. How would he do
How
this?
exactly will he do this? It's not like there's no reason our world is the way it is.
It's a god we are talking about. Not a guardian, but a true god. The only god, the creator. You're making the mistake I made before the Harbinger showed me the truth too. You are trying to apply human thinking to something that never was human to begin with.
Yep.
And why hasn't he returned yet?
Well, that's the reason we're here. Aeonir also told the Harbinger something else. That he will only return once mankind has become pure again.
Fire.
Pure.
Yes.
Lots of fire.
Free of the wrong faith. Free of defilers. That's our mission. And once we've succeeded, The Harbinger will open the gate so that Aeonir can step through.
He's going to summon a demon, isn't he? He's going to summon a demon.
Interesting.
That's one word for it.
I'm going to go now.
Well, thanks for your help.
Certainly. Aeonir's light guide your path, soldier.
Wait, it's still showing an option to talk to him.
Could you tell me more about the pure...
Oh, you're a seeker.
Maybe.
Interesting.
Uh,
Well,
No,
Thanks
I'm
for
for
your
the
help.
love.
certainly. Aeonir's light guide...
Wait, is there still stuff we want to learn? It's
Could you
like
tell
me,
me
it's
more
like,
about-
okay.
Maybe.
Interesting. Well, I will do my best.
Why do you
What's the
hate
problem
mages?
with mages?
We don't have a problem with mages. We have a problem with defilers.
What's the difference?
Well, a mage is someone who has the ability to tap into the power the All-Father Aeonir used to create the universe. It's a burden, and we are well aware of how some mages suffer.
Why?
However, having that ability by itself is not a sin. Using it is.
Strength.
Man should not have that power, regardless of stature or morality.
But that's what defilers do. They have no humility. They recklessly indulge in their magic and use it for their own purposes. Asamo Tahar is the best example. He showed the world how foul and dangerous uncontrolled magic can be.
Huh. I don't know. So if I accidentally got dexterity because I was an idiot, that's fine. What about...
What about battle mages? There are mages in the Royal Army, too.
Well, technically they are defilers too, but they are a necessary evil, so to speak. Mages are powerful, and in order to keep Northander safe from them, they might be needed. It sounds paradoxical, I know, but it's the truth.
But can't magic also be used for good?
It's not about good or bad, it's about humility. Man was never meant to use magic, and the disregard of this fact is what made the world the violent, corrupted place that it is. So yes, magic can heal as much as it can kill, but that does not change that we are not allowed to meddle with it. We are not gods, soldier, we are men, and until we know our place again, Aeonir will not return.
Oh, they do need dexterity. Never mind.
Do you
So
have
more
some
if they
kind
need
of
dexterity.
belief?
So this might be just a
Your
law
movement
mission.
originated in Greyfell, correct?
Movement. I don't think you quite understand who we are, soldier. But I have faith that you will soon enough. Regarding your first question, yes, we
Oh.
do.
There we go.
Harbinger of Light, or Rondar Lacane, as his worldly name is known. He is out of the city at the moment, but if you want a chance to hear his sermons yourself, he will return to Greykeep 1 or 2 days from now.
Okay.
Well,
Thank you
thanks
for your
for
time.
help.
Go to hell.
I'll be going.
Yeah.
Certainly.
Go to hell.
Aeonir's light guide your paths.
I hope he sets you on fire. Let's go.
Understood.
There's a lot of people here. I'm surprised at that. Most RPGs have like 20 or 30 people. But then again, this is based on a strategy game too, so there'll be a lot of stuff for that. But look at this place. It's a shame we'll never be able to live here. It'll be blown up or something. I know how this works. Oh wow, it just keeps going.
Got it.
What's over here?
Understood.
Acknowledged.
There's soldiers everywhere. What is this? What is this? Was that to Greykeep Prison? No. This is like a hub world. Am I just going to come back here? I'd be happy to come back here, but I'd like an army. So I was having a look. Dexterity is a needed thing for my weapons. They require certain dexterity. Just means I'm not going to sink any more into it as I scale up.
So tell me, Tahar, is it just me, or has the general changed?
Now that came out of nowhere.
I mean, back when I joined the Wolf Guard, he was so different, passionate about our cause. But now, I don't know.
Look at them all.
Well,
Don't know what they're talking about, if you ask me.
Ha! But that's the problem, Casper. They won't ask us. Not them high and mighty Lightbringers. Not them royal counselors. Not even the Lord Marshal. I mean, why would they? We're just two cripples.
You're wearing armor.
Who won a fucking war for them?
Us? But it was the Queen. Don't you remember? The queen with her mighty powers.
Oh no.
Of course. How could I forget?
Oh no.
You know what's worse? How they still dare to keep that Tahar filth in our ranks.
You're telling me.
Is there a problem?
What's it to you?
Oh, I'm just being curious. I thought I heard you talking about the Mage Wars.
Well, we did. Who?
Possible. Anyway.
Well met.
Well handled. For a moment, I thought you were going to snap.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. You went off. Oh, he's literally stuck in front of us.
Now would you
Yoink.
look at that?
Oz. Are we just robbing the merchants? We're robbing the merchants. God, this place is beautiful. So this might literally just be story building mission. We'll see. We'll see. I'm not going to cut anything out because how I do is. Oh, found a trader. Oh, there is. So as you know, I don't like cutting things out because we do the story as the story. Just found a trader. You can put to mark an item, go to buy or sell. Collect it. Okay, dead simple. Where's my merchant? Is that the merchant? Oh wow!
1, 2, 1,
Don't
2.
talk about the fight
That's
club.
it,
Talk to the
lads.
drill
Keep at it.
sergeant. Oh, shut up. So we go here to learn about the trial in the Hall of Justice. Okay, then we go talk to that. Yes, this is literally just going to be a world building
Interesting.
thing. But you're learning about the RPG side of the game. Should have gone to the bloody prison.
Few people know the story behind the impressive hall, with its gilded pillars and domed roof. It was constructed in 6542 by King Arif Aelith as a monument to his greatness. Arif was
6542!
known for his cruelty and
Could have skipped
decadence.
that.
This isn't the Hall of
6542!
War. You know that, don't you?
No, Bertrand, I forgot. But I
Oh,
want to see
wow.
this trial you were talking about.
Look at this.
Well, it's probably already started. Let's go take a look.
This is insane. Oh,
What do you want me to say? That I used my magic to kill those soldiers? Yes, I did. And I would do it again. Because they tried to kill me.
She's lying, for heck's sake! That bloody witch is lying!
oh
You
no.
know what? You're right. I killed these men just because I liked it. Then I cooked a potion from their entrails and finally found myself a nice little broom to fly off into the moonlight.
I sense
Do
sarcasm.
you think this is the time for jesting?
I don't. But for the past hour, I have done nothing but repeat the same story over and over again.
For which you have no evidence.
Yes, and neither do you. But you know, that's the great thing about religious idiots like you. You always pick the story you like most. Now go ahead. Get that pretty little mask on my face already. I'm sure Aeonir would enjoy that as much as seeing elven mages raped by Leonider soldiers.
Oh no.
Heresy. This is heresy.
I know how they do stuff. How dare they do things?
Area of Finnenmere. You are hereby found guilty of breaking the new laws by using magic to slay 3 soldiers of the royal army. The punishment will be death by the pike
Wow.
and shall be carried out by the morrow.
I will have
the
her.
trial is over.
Yeah, I want her on my team. I actually want these guys on my team. These royal guards. These juggernauts. They look cool. Okay.
That's tough.
That it? That's tough. My god. These people are so accustomed to war, it's insane. Okay, you guys need to stop moving. I need to click on that.
What do you make of this?
I don't know. She might be speaking the truth, or she might be lying. But it's 2 witnesses against her word, so I guess the sentence was only fair.
Synchronized
Who's that
booming.
woman? The older one?
You don't know? Alright, now that surprises me. That was Amaria Leonider, the only surviving member of House Leonider. All of her sons died in the final battle of the Nortander army against your father's rebels.
She seemed to be very upset by what the elves said about Aeonir.
Yeah, no wonder. She's one of the most fervent followers of the purity. Probably also one of the reasons why they could get so much influence within the crown. House Leonider was one of the greatest armies in Nortander. But let's go, shall we? I wouldn't want to keep the Lord Marshal waiting any longer.
Yeah, we haven't actually done anything in this mission apart from talk to things. My god. Oh, we're not going to read that. That's too much lore dump. We'll have them talk, but that's about it. But yeah, we'll have them doing the whole talking thing, but we won't have them do anything else. Like, I'm not going to have them randomly do lore dumps.
You're dodging, not candy. Again.
But yeah, we're exploring the city. This is probably going to be a lore mission. And then we'll do the next one, we'll be actual doing stuff. What's he doing? The AI's broken.
Look at that. The fabled Wolf Guard has arrived. Always good to see some friendly faces.
Hey,
Sergeant Esme.
Always so stern, Bertrand. What do you need? Some early morning practice?
Yeah, sure.
Why not? What do you think, Tahar?
Who are we fighting?
Well, what does it look like? Recruits. Some of them almost know what they're doing.
Intriguing.
Some others could really use some actual sparring. So, what do you say?
I'm going to kill every single one. I'm going to kill every one of your friends.
I guess I could do with some practice.
Good. Then get in the ring.
I talked about Fight Club and failed it. Wow.
Ronan, come here.
Yeah?
See these two over there? You'll fight them.
But they're Wolf Guard.
Everyone slow walk.
Correct. I've seen you two train, and you won't last a second out in the field. Time for you to get some real practice.
Why does only any pikemen out?
Get in the ring.
I feared a swordsman.
Quite the dragon, isn't she? Let's go easy on them, Tahar.
I'm gonna kill them. I'm gonna kill all of your men.
All right, lads, here we go again. Show the corporal what you're made of.
Oh wow, I'm almost dead. Wow.
Wait, you won, all right? I yield. I said I yield.
Oh, they're not dead.
All right, corporal. I think they've had enough. Well done, lads. Now get back to the barracks and have someone see to those wounds, all right?
Poor sods.
The sergeant is right. If they're going to survive out there, they need proper training. In other words, we did them a favor.
One way to see it.
Oh yeah, the blood on the floor. We did them a favour.
No. It's fireballs you're dodging, not candy. Again.
Oh, my guys can't talk to them. I have to talk to them. Only
Good
I.
work. Those pals aren't without talent, but they're far too spoiled by these walls. Hang on a moment. Here. I've heard talk about a new mission, and something tells me it's the reason the Lord Marshal wants to see you. And I guess you could use these.
A friendly gesture. I almost forgot how that felt.
Don't be so dramatic. So, what do you say? Tired already?
What do you think, Tahar?
Yeah, let's do a second
why
one.
Not? I could use some more prep.
Great. Let's make it more of a...
You there! Yes, you wolf guards! Get your asses over here!
Are you talking to us, Sergeant?
I am.
Oh, there's more.
I want
Oh,
you
there's
to
3 of
fight
them.
Corporal Tahar and Carpal.
And just when did we become your recruits?
You're not. But my recruits need to see some real combat. And a fight between 5 brethren of the Wolf Guard would be quite the show.
We'll kill them all.
We don't have time for...
We'll fight.
But...
Get in the ring.
On your marks, and fight!
God. One down.
Not now.
Come on. I don't have the... Okay, I don't have the ability to hold fire for too long. Yeah, my guy needs more constitution. Really bad luck.
That's enough!
Oh,
Shit. Seems like you're as much of a weakling as your father, Tahar.
oh wow.
What's your problem? We're on the same side.
Of course we are. Let's go, man. We're done here.
Tiara's breath.
Wait, was that a me thing? Could I have saved that?
1, 2.
Was that meant to
1,
happen?
2. That's it, lads. Keep at it.
That might have had to happen. I don't know. We'll never know. Anyway, let's move on and get this mission actually started. Where am I going?
Let's see.
So, yeah. Wait a minute. Yeah, I have a lot less health. Do a lot of damage, though. Maybe it is a me thing.
No. It's...
Also, I used the
In
wrong
the
potion,
midst
I
of the
think.
keep, like a lithic giant challenging the sky, stands the Grey Tower. Though not the highest of towers, it is no doubt...
You know, Tahar, there's something I've been wondering about lately.
Oh, no.
What?
All this, the army, the Wolf Guard, the crown, does it fulfill you?
What do you mean?
It just... Never mind. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
I need more constitution and better armor is my problem right now.
All right, here we go. Ready to go in?
You sound nervous.
Nervous? No. I just... Never mind. Come on, let's go in.
Am I being
Now
betrayed?
Look at that.
The Hall of War
Too
is
many
not
loading
only where
screens.
most
Let's
of
stop cutting them
Northanger
all out.
politics are conducted, but also where emissaries...
It's a shame, but there's way too many. I'm after the lore dumps, but they have way too many. God, these royal guards are everywhere.
Understood.
I said dismissed.
But all we need is more time. The cure is within reach, and we...
You've had your time, and what did you achieve? Nothing. People are dying as we speak, and if we do not stop this plague right now, it'll wipe out all of Greyfell next. Once you've found a cure, fine, we will use it, but for now, this is the only way.
I understand, Lord Marshal.
That's a picture of me.
Forgive me for my failure.
Dismissed.
They're looking at me. Why are they looking at me? What? Creepy.
Lord Marshal, General Noria, you wanted to see us?
We did. Sentenza?
Yes. What do you know about the Bloodburn?
I'm not sure what you mean, sir.
So, our commitment to secrecy worked for a change. That's refreshing.
The Bloodburn is a plague. The first time we heard about it was about 3 months ago. For almost a moon's turn now, every capable alchemist of Greyfell and Everlight has been searching for a cure. And there are rumors that the elves, the dwarves, and even the greenskins are affected by it as well. Problem is, we are nowhere near a solution. And recently there's been a massive outbreak at a village near Greyfell. Leonon.
So we're going to have to wipe out the village, burn it to the ground, got it.
And am I right to assume that this bloodburn is lethal?
Absolutely. It's by far the most dangerous plague EO has seen since the Red Fever. It corrupts a person's blood, hence the name. It starts with a light fever and some nausea. Within a week, people will bleed from their mouths and their eyes. We don't know what causes it, and so far, no medicine has shown to help. Once the first symptoms show, it goes quickly. The blood forms blisters, which eventually burst open, and by then, the fever already causes an excruciating pain. After that, it's over quickly. Within the next few days, the victim will bleed out like a slaughtered pig.
Tiara's breath.
Indeed.
Okay, so we need to focus, keep on growing fast. We can actually get more spells being used and ability. That's
Any
fine.
idea what causes it? How does it spread?
Just need more
Well,
constitution.
that's the thing. We don't know. Some things seem to suggest that it's contagious, whereas some alchemists believe the infections occurred random.
Oh, God.
Well, not entirely. Apparently there's a pattern, but it seems almost too ridiculous to say it.
The infected we've talked to, many of them have reported hearing, I don't know how to put it, noises around where the infection must have taken place.
Noises?
Yes, some of them even said it sounded like a voice. Superstitious nonsense, of course. But it might suggest that it's more than a mere disease.
There's something Nurgle.
Which is troubling.
A curse. That is what you were suggesting, isn't it?
A curse? No. If anything, I think it might be some kind of magical anomaly. However, you're not here to muse about the causes of the plague. We have scholars settle that. You're here because the Wolf Guard will set out on a mission. Sentenza?
We have to find a way to contain the outbreak in that village, Leonon. If the infections reach Greyfell, we will be faced with a catastrophe that will make the Mage Wars look like a pleasant dream. Thus, we, together with a small division of Northander soldiers, will travel to Leonon and assess the situation.
Burn it.
And see what we can do.
So, we're burning the village down.
I understand. But if there's no cure, how can we contain it?
We'll see when we get there.
Oh, no.
What's my role in this?
What kind of question is that? You're a member of the Wolf Guard, and this is a royal mission. End of story.
Wow.
If the bloodburn is deadly, how do we protect ourselves when we get into the contaminated territory?
Again, we haven't understood the Bloodburn's distribution pattern yet, so there's a chance it'll not affect you anyway. But to make sure, our alchemists have prepared a concoction that's supposed to protect against the infection.
Supposed to?
Supposed to protect?
Well, it did work for our scouts. We'll simply have to take the risk.
Understood. When do we set out?
Tomorrow at first light. Just get your things and your potion from the alchemist downstairs. His name is Albertus de Reims. Then meet me at the gate. Anything else?
No.
We will.
Okay. Let's grab the potion. And then we leave. So it's a bit of a longer episode. I am going to have to start cutting out all of the loading screens. That's going to take a bit of a while. Was leading them in so that you could actually hear about the lore of the world. But it's a loading screen every time we go from one zone to another. So there's too many. So this is probably a bit over like the 30 minutes I usually run for. So yeah, good luck with this. Right, let's go talk to the keep. Then we can go leave. We'll get all the lore and the city capital in one go.
Of course.
Are you Albertus de Reims?
Depends on who's asking.
Corporal Carpel and Corporal Tahar, Wolfguard.
Ah, there
We
it
were
is.
told you can give us a medicine that can protect against the bloodburn.
Ah, so that's you. Yes, here are your potions. Drink 2 sips.
And it works?
Of course it works. Just make sure to never go over my suggested dose, otherwise it...
No, that was all.
Oh wow,
Thank you.
so don't take it, you die. Do take it too much, you die. Oh, let's level up. I need... Oh, nothing useful. Bloodthirst. Gain increased focus when you're below 50% health. Increase damage two-handed weapons. Let's increase damage druid. Let's go for that. Okay. I'd like to level up your constitution there, good sir, but unfortunately I can't. Let's give you ricochet. Yeah, sure.
Orders?
Okay, let's go. We're going to leave. And I'm going to end it obviously just before we leave to the next area. So, yeah. Oh, it's a big circle. So what I've learnt so far is we're probably going to massacre a village. And it seems to me that the god they're worshipping might be a chaos god intent on enslaving the world and poisoning everybody. But what do I know? I'm merely a soldier.
Look at that.
Ugh, people. Anyway, so I'm going to leave it here because obviously we're going to start the next mission when we get to that person down there. And hopefully you've enjoyed it. It's a bit of a lore dump. You're learning about the world we live in and the people we're about to murder. And also the game is gorgeous. I know it's not the best looking, but I'm not used to games looking this nice with the scenery when they're, you know, doing strategy games and RPG games. So I am enjoying this immensely and I hope to see more of what goes on. Whether you guys enjoy it or not, it's a different matter. Again, this is all like one day's worth. I might record the next one like kind of almost immediately after I have dinner or a snack. I'm hungry. But anyway, hopefully you enjoyed it. I've been the Fallen Show. This has been Spellforce 3, the campaign. If you do, as always, like, comment, share, subscribe. You comment to apply, so you can for longer. And of course, you do subscribe. You do become part of the Fallen. You do know new videos and series come out. Look at that. You put a statue on a roof. I'll just go through it. And at the end of the last battle, I will see you in Valhalla. This is a huge place. Yes. What's this? The bridge looks pretty spindly. Chows for nows, people. That's a tiny army. Bye-bye. We're going to die.